So anyhow, a friend of mine, I told her about my assisted living deal, how it fell through, and she was like, well, go into unlicensed group homes.
Unlicensed group homes.
Yes.
What's that?
Go. That is co-living. When you have a group home that is not providing any service at all, it's just housing.
And it's legal?
It's legal, yes. It's
what about
legal.
zoning and occupancy
You don't
laws?
have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about any of that because it's not commercial.
Sometimes you do, but unless you're housing people that fall under the American Disabilities Act,
right,
you're
or the Fair
accepted
Housing
from
Act.
that.
Yeah, so if you're housing people who are protected, one of the protected classes from the Fair Housing Act, then you don't have to worry about that. So I decided to do my research and look into this unlicensed group home thing, which it turns out is just co-living. It's just shared housing.
It's all the same. I see shared housing as the umbrella for co-living, which is for people that have the ability to choose where they want to live. And then there's like transitional housing for a more vulnerable population that don't really have a choice of where to live, and a lot of times get funding for their housing.
Okay, I see. So that's how you separate the two, the
Right.
co-living versus the
Transitional, vulnerable population.
Okay.
And it all sits under an umbrella of shared housing.
Yeah. So I actually started housing people who are vulnerable populations. So they receive SSI or SSDI.
And okay, where'd you get your
For the most
houses?
part. In Texas, in San Antonio.
And how come in Texas?
Well,
because you're living in California.
Right. Well, I was stationed in San Antonio for 6 years when I was in the Air Force. And my parents live in San Antonio because my mother was in the Army and she was stationed in San Antonio and decided to just stay there. So my parents lived there. I was familiar with real estate in San Antonio because I'd bought a house in San Antonio before.
Wow, you bought a lot of houses.
I have bought a lot of houses.
If you wanted to learn how to get into real estate, this is your coach right here. She knows what she's doing. Yep. She's made good money.
Yes. And unfortunately, my memory is so bad. It's like, oh, wait, I've had a house there.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had a house in Gardena, Carson, San Leandro, which is in the Bay Area.
Yes.
That's the house where I made good money on that house when I sold that house.
But you made money on all your houses, is the truth.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then you did walk through the fear of buying the house.
Right.
So that's awesome. I bet you were just renting them normal, but your Texas houses, you did something different.
Right. So when I learned about this co-living, shared housing, group home thing, I decided I was going to start off in Texas. So I bought a fixer-upper house in Texas, and it was huge. It used to be an assisted living facility.
Oh.
So it had been added on to twice or 3 times.
Interesting.
So it was
So you had to rehab
huge.
it.
Oh, yes. This house was nasty.
How long did the rehab take?
Some months. I don't know, maybe 8 months.
You put a lot of money into the rehab.
6 months, I think. Yes, I did. I cashed out my retirement. Your
401k?
It's called a TSP in the government. It's a thrift savings plan,
know.
but it's the same thing as a 401k.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Everybody around me was saying, don't ever do that. Don't cash out your retirement.
Yeah,
Don't do that. I'm glad I didn't listen. I'm glad I didn't listen to the people. I stopped telling people what I was going to do.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because I already knew. I had it in my head. I knew what it could be.
What are the penalties, though, for cashing out? Like, what was the...
I don't know. You asked me some good questions. I need to Google. Like, I don't know.
You
I don't
didn't
remember.
have to pay taxes?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Because I know if I cash out my 401k to use the money to buy real estate, that I have to pay 10% federal tax and state is 20% tax.
It may have been.
So
but you know what?
I'm losing 30% of my 401k.
I really, truly don't. I've lived so many lives. It's like I've had 9 lives. I don't remember all of those kind of details. And which is why I journal.
I've had 9 lives too.
Yeah, this is why I journal, because I really, truly don't remember. I don't remember, so I have to go back and look. But it paid off, though. That's the point, is whatever the con was, the pro was better.
And so now you got
I document
cash flow.
I document all of my decisions and look up things, and I write it out, like the pros and cons, and then once I make that research. Once I make that decision, it's done. And it's over.
I love it.
And I don't think about it anymore. I don't think about what the penalty was or anything like that.
You're pragmatic, as you said.
Very, yeah. So it definitely, whatever my decision was, it was the right one. I don't remember how much I had to pay in taxes or whatever. But
so now you have how many houses in Texas?
So now I have 3. But that first house, it was, once I renovated it, I put 15 beds in there.
Wow.
I put 15 beds in that house because of the 5 bedroom, 5 bath.
And how much do you charge?
And I only charged, and this is where you pay for mentorship instead of mistakes.
You wish you had a coach.
I wish I had a coach. I wish I had a mentor. I didn't know what I was doing at all. And I charged $560 a month per bed, which was low. It was low at the time even. It was low. It should have been at least $600, not $560. But that's why I filled all of my beds immediately, because it was only $560 a month. They were all shared rooms. $560 a month. 3 of the
Get a
bedrooms.
deal. Katrina's house.
What?
What do you call it? Call your co-living houses?
Oh, round table living.
Round table living.
Mm-hmm. RTL.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So if you want a good deal and live affordably, go to Texas and look up round table.
I've raised my prices since then, but
what are you at now?
$650 for a shared room.
So you were losing like $1,500, $100 a bed.
I was losing money. Yes.
And how do you run them from California?
That's a loaded question.
We can talk about.
We can talk about that. That's a whole nother. Yeah, I was on a webinar yesterday, and we talked about that, like how I run these from afar.
Oh wow! See, and I did it. All mine were local. I would go 2 a.m. I would get a call. Somebody's
no, I was not about
on
to do
drugs,
that.
going crazy.
I was not
and we
about to deal with that.
Out.
Nope, wasn't going to deal with that.
I didn't know any better.
$560 a month times 15 beds is $8,400 a month.
Wow.
Yeah. But
That's
then
a
you
nice
subtract
cash flow.
But then you have to subtract your utilities and your mortgage. But even so, I still was pocketing over $5,000 a month.
Instead of that $200.
Instead of the $200, exactly.
Smart lady.
$5,000 instead of the $200.